And this is it. Welcome back, everyone, to the world famous Laguna Seca Raceway. Right behind me, we have the official corkscrew words on top of the mountain in the center of the racetrack. And I mean, this place is absolutely amazing. I'm so happy to be back. So today's a very special day because we're meeting up with a ton of awesome people at the track, tons of very crazy exotic supercars, and also American-made high-performance track cars. I am so happy to be back. I recently went to COTA, and that track was just so much fun. It really was. But being back here at a California racetrack, in my opinion, the best track in California, it is so much fun. If you have a track car, any performance car, you've got to take it here. I mean, you will be instantly just hooked. It's like perfect weather right here.
I know. It's that, right. So the track's not heating up because the solar effect is off.
I forgot, do you have gyro disc on this?
Yes, I do.
Oh, then you're perfectly set up.
Yeah, I got the first pair of 765 gyro discs.
And they're performing good?
I'm really happy with them.
Good.
Really good pad life. It's not the ultimate stopping power of the ceramics. It's not quite.
So you feel the difference right away?
So I can feel the difference right away.
Did you have the Senna brakes on this? Or did you? I know that was an option.
I did not have the Senna brakes. I had the standard carbon ceramics. All right. Are you feeling like we're good to go?
Are they gonna wave a spot? Ha!
I'd like to try to warm them up just a little bit.
You can see the rear wing working.
Yeah, you'll see that. I'm just warming it up. Don't want to worry you too much, but...
You're an awesome driver, man. Car feels great.
Yeah.
The lap time was really good, actually. You're still faster. You were still faster. That was incredible.
That's incredible. I agree.
Awesome driving, man.
No passing?
Car is incredible. Oh no. Again, another guy crashed?
Another guy, man. Another guy.
Hey, dude, you're an awesome driver, man. It was really fun seeing you get faster and faster.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do.
And very, very consistent, very smooth, and you're braking at the right spots too, so it feels perfect. That's interesting. So when you're accelerating down the hill after the corkscrew, you're staying in a higher gear than me. I'm always in a lower gear, just punching it, but it seems like it's a bit smoother if you're in a higher gear, because you still have the acceleration and torque to get to that same speed, it feels like.
Totally agree. Totally think so too.
So I need to try that next time with my car.
Yeah.
It definitely feels like it's a very rewarding car to drive. You know, it feels like as you get better, the car's getting better, it feels like it's not too much power at all for the car, for the chassis.
Yeah, it seems well balanced. That's Jeff's argument in the whole thing, and I'm sure you heard it. It's basically a 600 LT balance with the 720 sort of raw horsepower and then some.
Because the 720, it kind of gets you that sketchy feeling sometimes.
Yeah.
This feels 100% like they've composed the chassis, the handling dynamics, in the horsepower all together.
Right.
Even the braking performance, not having the carbon brakes, it felt good and consistent.
Yeah.
Like totally. If you can dive late in the corner, threshold brake, and like I can see how if you continue tracking this car like you are, you're just gonna get faster and faster and faster. 100%. But again, dude, awesome driving. I really appreciate the ride, and I want to get on now. Definitely.
That was what I was shooting for.
It's 100%. Want me to hit end for the session?
Yeah, just hit end, please.
That was amazing, because you were actually session summary 132.
132.8.
Optimal
best lap 134 on this session. Yeah, so that was the best lap on this session.
That was funny, because even you braking late back there, you still got a faster time than the.
Well, I knew that lap, as you always do, I knew that lap was fast. I had made several turns, including turn 2. I kind of nailed it. I was like, this is an accumulation of a few good turns. Let me push this one a little.
Yeah.
Because it's actually it's a safe turn.
Yeah.
To push it. And so I was like, I'm going to push my brake point. It's like, I pushed it too far.
Push it. Everyone gets that feeling.
It's like a tenth of a second, it has all the difference in that.
So you had everything on track, right? So track, manual shifting, dynamic mode.
Track, escape, the ESC dynamic.
Is variable drift off?
Yeah, I haven't played with that.
Well, there you have it. I think I want to buy a 765 LT. The way it feels on the racetrack is just so much fun. It's so hooked up. It doesn't feel like it's got too much horsepower for what it can do. Some cars out there are too much of one thing. Like the Plaid I drove recently, it's got an amazing acceleration, but it doesn't have the grip or the braking force to do it good justice. But when it comes to the 765, it's just so balanced. And then here we have James 765 LT. Now, if I were to get one, this is the spec that I would get. I wouldn't go crazy with all the exposed carbon fiber, but what I would do 1000% is if you come this way to the interior, if you look at it closely, he has the Senna seats, which are actually different than Senna seats that I have. The structure looks to be the same, but the padding is extra thick. So it's very interesting how they went down this route, but it would be better for the racetrack, I honestly do think. And the style with like the artistic orange effects is just perfect. I really do like it. And I would get the large paddle shifters and the orange stripe on the steering wheel, plus the orange harnesses with the roll bar out back. If the camera can focus, I would 100% get the roll bar as well. So the spec that I would want to buy is Senna seats, roll bar harnesses, and then just track ready, essentially. I wouldn't want to go all out and get Senna brakes because those are just too expensive for my liking. I would just like to get normal, the standard brakes, and put on some steel racing brakes so I can enjoy them for a much longer period of time. But as is, the vehicle itself, it just feels so buttoned down on the racetrack. The best way I can describe it from me driving on the street and then riding in on track is that it is essentially a 600 LT, but with a 720S body and active aero for a rear wing in the back, and then having 720 horsepower essentially. I think it is worth the money jump between a 720S and a 765 LT. I know it is drastic, it definitely is, but this car speaks to me so much. Who knows, we could sell the 600 LT for more than what we got it for, because the market's so amazing right now, and possibly pick up one of these beasts. Let me know in the comment section down below, would you like to see a 765 LT on the channel, you can instantly see how much wider and just more aggressive this rear wing is versus a standard 720S. See much more skinnier this is versus the 765 LT. Plus you have these massive floating blades down below, just like the 600 LT. And actually earlier I think I misspoke. I said this thing has 720 horsepower. That's not the case. It has got, from what I hear online, over 800. It's underrated. So that is one funny thing about McLaren. They tend to underrate most of their cars, even my 600 LT. Anyways, that's going to wrap up our day here at Laguna Seca. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. It really help me out. Also subscribe for much more great track videos coming out your way. I'll see all of you in the next episode.